Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Paradox Machine. We are back today. We are taking a little bit of a break from our normal Monster Hunter grind, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of Diablo 3 stuff today because I want to try to get everything all finished up because this is the last season before the launch of Diablo 4. I have been doing a lot of stuff off camera. As you can see, I'm already 1,131 Paragon this season, which is not the highest I've ever been, I don't think, but it's definitely nothing to really scoff at. But I have actually completed in its entirety the season journey. I got all the rewards here, which is pretty awesome. But the only thing left to do, really, if we go into the game, is the Altar of Rights. So the season 28 mechanic for the game. I have yet to complete that. I think I have one more node that I have to unlock, and that would be this potion down here. I got this one and this one all taken care of, and this is the last one. But in order to do that, I had to sacrifice 165 primordial ashes. So I need at least a couple more of the what do you call them? Primeval or evil? What primals? Yes, primals. That's what it is. I think I have, if I look, plenty of keystones. Yeah, I have 114, so we're going to probably just be running speed 90s. And if anybody sees that I need to maybe adjust the game volumes, I'll even actually do that a little bit right now. Just turn that down just a little bit. That should help, because I know that this game can get a little bit loud at times, so go ahead and put there. I'm not worried about any of my gems. My legendary gems aren't on that high on this character. On my wizard, they're actually much higher, but I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. I think I'm just going to go ahead and go for the primals today. So speed 90s it is. There we go. I think I have pretty good survivability. Yeah, 503 million survivability on this, or toughness, as it is called. Wow, I hit the dead end already. Wonderful. Don't walk into that. I always walk into those.
Not ready yet. Need more time.
There we go. There's a pylon. Damn, more. Definitely have to improve on your Crusader to get deep into the 100s. Yeah, I was doing 132s with my Wizard, so I could probably improve on it a little bit, but right now it's actually not looking too bad. Go.
Feel my wrath. Not ready yet.
The Tal Rasha Meteor set for the Wizard is ungodly good, though.
Need more time.
And because of the Altar of Rights, I was able to get it max level and fully geared in maybe 20 minutes. I think they designed this season to try to help people who've never hit 150 greater rifts to actually get there. Go, let's back off this way a little bit. Not bad. Still no primals, though. That's unfortunate.
I am returning to
Oh,
town.
need to talk to Urshi. That's right.
My name is Urshi,
Yes, yes.
Let's see what we can do.
Just go ahead and dump it into this real quick. Just so I'm not wasting my points. I might be able to do something with it. Maybe a low rank augment, but I don't know why I'd even do that at this point. With the petrified screams, it's really just too easy to get 125 level augments on your gear, so... The funny part is I barely started to augment any of the gear on this character. I've been playing the wizard more because it's just so strong. Like, everything on this demon hunter is less than ideal compared to my wizard. Get out of here. The added power globe pickup for rifts and greater rifts coming from the altar is pretty awesome too, because you can get those purple orbs like from way far away.
Need more time.
Good old Condi.
Feel my wrath.
I'm always so tempted to try to beat those explosions, and it almost always ends in disaster. I don't know why I continue to do it.
Sweet revenge. Still waiting. You want more? Not ready yet. Need more time.
Good thing I have a shield going on here. That would have killed me.
You won't survive that. Still waiting. The Rift Guardian is here.
And that's that. Any primals? Do not see any. No.
To see you. I may be able to help you.
Dump all of our points over here again.
I am returning to town.
I may even, I don't know, we'll see how this goes. If I don't get any primals here, at least somewhat soon, I might actually switch over to the wizard and maybe start doing some pushes on greater rifts. I don't know. Just for fun.
Embrace your power. Need more time.
What is up, Epicus? How's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. You see big numbers? Yeah, this is actually nothing. I was just saying that this is my weakest character.
Still waiting.
Gotta find those sets, dude.
Need more time.
Armor sets are the key to damage in this game, unless you're going Legacy of Dreams, in which case you're gonna need a lot of Ancients. With near perfect rolls on top of that.
Still waiting. Bleed, you
I love speed pylons. You just hit level 11. Nice. What are you playing again?
Still waiting. That was just a taste. Fight the adversary in before.
Nice.
I'm ready now.
Skeleton King's always fun. Good old King Leoric. Poor Hamlin just got melted there. Playing Wizard? Nice. This season, if you're playing a seasonal character, the Tal Rasha set is where it's at, man. No black screen so far. That's what you want to hear.
Back.
I don't know what would be causing that black screen. That's really, really bizarre. No seasonal? Alright, well, you're still probably going to want to be playing Tal Rasha's set, because I'm pretty sure all the updates they do kind of go across the board.
Will become more formidable.
And we're just going to get rid of all this, I think. These are not better. Go. Yeah, let's go pull out my wizard real quick. I'll show you my my wizard real fast. There it is. Ooh, I didn't mean to go into T10. Why is that on T10? I gotta fix that. I can't have that. That's gonna bother me. What was I doing on T10? Huh. Not that it matters. I mean, I'm doing greater rifts, so it's not that big of a deal. But still, what am I doing on T10? Alright, let's go in on a wizard. Let's see. God, I love this. This is just so good. As you can see, I'm doing pretty good with toughness and everything here. I mean... it's almost unfair. Might sound weird, but I seem to enjoy D2 more, at least at the point in the game I'm at right now. Yeah, I can actually understand that. A lot of people enjoy D2 more than D3. I even count myself among them. D2 is just a better game in my opinion, with the character customization and the build customization and the itemization of everything. It's just a better game. Can I do a full rift in 25 seconds? Unfortunately not. I'm not that great right now. I like D3 so far, but D2 has something that makes it better. Yeah, it does. It is 100% the customization in the game that makes it that much better. That and it's just a more challenging game. D3 is 1000% easier. I mean, it's not a bad game, and the end game grind is actually pretty fun. It's just D2 is more of a challenge. You actually have to pay attention to everything, and there's a sense of permanence that makes it feel more enjoyable. With D3, if I decide I don't like this build, I can change it up, no problem. No questions asked. It takes a few seconds and a couple pieces of gear, but in D2, I mean, you just gotta be happy with what you got, basically. That's your option, essentially. Yep. Let's throw it all in here again. But as you can see, with all my buffs going, I had like almost 900 million toughness and a whole bunch of damage there. So Wizard's pretty strong right now. Has a charm to it that lures you in. Yeah, dude, it 100% does that. That dark, really, really dark atmosphere. For some reason, it kind of just grabs a hold of you and makes you feel like you're part of like some kind of crazy horror story, and it's a lot of fun. I get you, dude. I'm there with you. That's one of the reasons why I enjoyed Diablo 4 so much, is they brought back that dark atmosphere that you kind of have come to expect from a Diablo game, whereas in D3, it's more of a cartoony, almost World of Warcraft like aesthetic. And I get why they did that, because when this game came out, World of Warcraft was at the height of its success. So we have some brighter colors and more cartoonish looking characters. Just that is not necessarily what we're looking for in a Diablo game, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people kind of agree with me on that. Let's go for chest armor on these rolls, see if we can get a ancient.
What a steal.
Got
What a steal.
Tal rashes, but nope, not gonna be ancient. Unfortunate. If this build is just super fun, it's just, you know, an unlimited supply of meteors, it seems like. And they do so much damage. Is that... I can get a few more. Let's do that a couple times.
Do come back again. I can't afford that.
Nothing extra. Okay, cool. Yeah, but with this build, okay, so with this I got, this isn't the best roll. I mean, I think, yeah, 400%, so I'm about 50% off of, or not 50%, I'm about 50 off of a perfect roll on this. But still, 352% increase to meteor damage there. And then I think I get one from here, too. Oh, no, this is where I get my stacks from, that's right. Where is it? Yeah, and then another 50% here to meteor, and it causes enemies to want to go towards it, which is just awesome. Then I think this, yep, another 870% to meteor there. So I mean, this build has multipliers on multipliers for meteor, and you can get so many of them out with very little problem. And then having all 4 of your stacks, this little buff that was right there, that's just awesome. It just causes it to, you know, randomly throw out, or increases my damage when I have all 4 stacks, and the set also causes it to throw out random meteors with the last kind of damage I did, I believe, is how it works. I've never really been much of a wizard main, but the first time I tried this build, I kind of dig it. The only time I've ever played wizard really was with the Fear Chantoto set, which isn't a bad set. That Archon damage that comes from that set is a little bit nuts. God, I'm getting a lot of pylons this round. This is nice. Got some more good mobs. God, I love condies.
If only they could see me now.
Ah, I'm really looking forward to D4. I didn't even know there was an elite there, but now it's dead. That's awesome.
Defenses are nothing. Still waiting.
Guess I could just be running through these junk mobs. I'm not concerned about them. I don't think at a tier 90 that they can even come close to hurting me. Well, maybe they can, actually. I take it back.
I'm just warming up.
There we go. Couldn't pick it up for some reason. I was gonna throw a bunch of these right there. Job's done. What was that? Where did you come from? You can go away.
I am
Looks like we're gonna have to pick up another jewel if I don't want to start wasting points. That's fine. God, I wish I could move that fast all the time. Ooh, I just realized. You know what? To throw it into some damage, because I want to start pushing some rifts here maybe in a little bit.
Any Nephilim have stood where you are now.
Away from the fatties over there before they blow up on me. Here we go.
not ready yet. How does that feel?
This is gonna be a good run. That just made my day. That's what you like to see. Thank you.
Still waiting.
Probably going the wrong way here. Yeah, I am. Oh well. Can I explain rifts and greater rifts? Yeah, they're both in-game content. A Nephilim rift is just, it's similar to this. You'll have this meter right here that you have to fill up and kill a Rift Guardian, and it gets you lots of loot. It gets you some blood shards, and it will also get you greater rift keystones, which is kind of the primary purpose of doing them. With greater rifts, they're how you obtain and level up your legendary jewels. So like with this, I have like Zay's Stone of Vengeance, which will add to damage or modify the way the build plays. So you use greater rifts to level those up. And you can also get lots of loot from it, but greater rifts are a timed event. So I have to beat this time, fill up this gauge before this time reaches the end, basically.
Not ready yet.
If that made any sense whatsoever.
If only they could see me now.
And in my opinion, greater rifts are the best thing that Blizzard ever added to this game, because it added to it gave you an actual in-game grind. Prior to the launch of the Reaper of Souls expansion, it was just like Diablo 2. The endgame grind was just, you know, run act bosses, basically. Which is fine, but it gets old quick.
Let's see what we can do.
What can I level up? Let's level up a Gem of Ease. Not that I really need it with this season, but, you know, let's do it anyways. I'll show you real quick when we get back to town what all is in end game content. So once you get through the story, in any town, you can come over to the waypoints or pull up your map, and you'll see these little areas with the exclamation mark above each waypoint. Those are bounties. If you complete all 5 bounties in the act, then you'll come back to town, talk to Tyrael, and you'll get a large heraldic chest, which will give you some crafting materials and some legendaries. Like Act 1, you can get, I think it's Act 1 and Act 5 now, actually. You can get the Royal Ring of Grandeur, some Skeleton King themed legendaries, that sort of thing. And then each act has its own individual legendaries that you can obtain from the heraldic chest. But you do bounties, get chests, get materials, get legendaries. That's one way of playing the game in endgame. The next, and I'll do a normal Nephilim Rift for you real quick. The next thing you can do is at the Nephilim Obelisk, you have Nephilim Rifts and a Greater Rift. Is that regular? It's both, dude. That is both styles of gameplay. So a Nephilim Rift, we'll do one right now. The big key differences is there's A, no timer, and 2, you actually get loot from enemies. So these enemies will actually drop loot, and they'll drop those little orbs to fill up the gauge right here. Little enemies don't drop it. Elites and champions will drop orbs to fill up your gauge. All you have to do is fill up that gauge, kill a Rift Guardian, and then it's over. So, yeah, basically same concept, except this is a good way to farm loot, and to gain it's the only way to gain your keystones, basically.
Not ready yet.
These enemies defy all reason.
The Diablo Master, I'll take it.
Your grave awaits.
Some might say that I have a little bit of experience playing this game. Oh, and I'll also add that with normal Nephilim Rifts, the difficulty of the Rift is entirely dependent on the difficulty that you have the game set to. So, like right here, it says Torment 16, or T16 is how people refer to it. That is the difficulty, the set difficulty. It'll never be easier, and it'll never be harder. Greater Rifts are a little bit different. I'll show you that when we get back to town.
Need more time. Unstoppable.
This is kind of a confusing map. The tiles are set out weird. Normally, I can usually predict the map a little bit. Didn't seem like I could do it too well there.
Not ready yet. How does that feel?
Ooh, Resplendent Chest. I'll take the boots, why not?
Need more time.
Not a lot of elites on this floor either. Great.
Are nothing. Not ready yet. Still waiting.
Oh, goodness gracious. This feels so much slower than a Greater Rift. So much more empty. Hi, trees. Go to hell, trees.
Didn't see that coming, did you? Need more time.
Speed pylons. This is what I always like to get in Nephilim Rifts. This makes it a lot faster. Got another legendary. Don't know why I really want it, but okay. Set items.
Warming up.
Gotta go fast, yeah, basically. I'm Ricky Bobby. I want to go fast. I want to go fast. I haven't seen that movie in years. So that was the Rift Guardian that was just killed there. That's where all that loot came from. The only really important things here are going to be these. The Greater Rift Keystones. Shake and bake, baby. Yeah, there you go. The higher the difficulty, the more keystones you have a chance of dropping. And there are ways to modify that, too, with your followers' gear. But that is the primary reason that you would do a rift like this, is just to get the Greater Rift Keystones. And with that, that is done and over with, so we'll go ahead. I always like to go to this dude first, because it'll take 30 seconds to close the rift, so while he's doing that, I can go and do all this stuff. That's a lot of legendaries. Got a Tall Rosh's source, that's cool. Chantoto. God, you used to give me nightmares trying to farm you. The one time I played a wizard other than now, I could not find this thing to save my life. If we look at my stash, I have the wand and now I have 2 sources. It's annoying to me. Desire meter is stronger in Diablo than it is in Monster Hunter, I think. Wow, ancient black spurs. That's fun. That's what I wanted. Alright, now with greater rifts, like I said, at least for primals, yeah. So with normal rifts, the difficulty up here, the Torment 16, that is what the normal rift will always be set at. Greater rifts work differently. We have levels. And in the lower levels, they'll correspond to a Torment level. Going all the way up to T16 at level 75. Everything above level 75 is more difficult than the most difficult setting, game difficulty setting, that you can get naturally. So like right now, the highest I've completed is I'm up to 132. I haven't completed 132 yet, so I think my best is probably 131. It goes all the way up to 150 at the max. So for your difficulty in greater rifts, it's going to depend on what level you can select here. For farming gear like primals and everything like that, level 90 is what most people will recommend, because you can do it rather quickly. With a decent build, you can do them rather quickly, and they'll give you a decent drop rate, a better drop rate than what the natural drop rate for the Torment level would be. And above that, due to the amount of time it takes to complete the rift, then you start to get diminishing returns on those drop rate buffs. So level 90 is kind of the golden area. That's why we're doing those today. But yeah, greater rifts, you use your keystones that you got from doing the normal rift to open up the greater rifts. You do the greater rifts to get a better chance of getting loot and to also level up your legendary gems. And your legendary gems are what really kind of throw that final tweak of damage for your builds. Like right now for this build, I'm using Bane of the Trapped, Zay's Stone of Vengeance, and Bane of the Stricken. And whereas they're not really buffing your damage that much, like, I mean, this is only 2%. Is all I'm getting, but it's 2% for each time the attack hits the monster. So in higher tier greater rifts, where you're hitting monsters multiple times, that damage really starts to add up. Bane of the Trapped, anything that has controlled impairing effects, right now will get me almost 50% increased damage to it, but it also, because I have it leveled up to 25, I'm gaining an aura that reduces movement speed within 15 yards of me by 30%. That in and of itself is considered a control impairing effect. So, or yeah, effects of control impairing. Yeah, whatever. Control. It's crowd control effects. So this gem gives me the buff under a stipulation, but it also gives me the stipulation to give me the buff, which is really nice. And Zay will just increase my damage based on the maximum distance that the enemies are away from me. So maximum 68% increase at 50 yards. So basically another 70% increase in damage. And those numbers will go up as I level up the gems. So yeah, that's basically the whole breakdown of rifts and greater rifts on the fly without any thought. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I probably could have said all of that better if I had that planned out, but that's basically it. Okay, let's go back to the whole Greater Rift 90 things, I think, for a little bit, and then I think I might start doing some pushes, maybe. We'll see if we can get some primals first, though. He literally favorited the vid. Nice. This game has a really good in-game grind. That's one thing that I will always appreciate Diablo 4, or Diablo 3 for, is the in-game grind. It's fun. It has some competition with some seasonal leaderboards, which is all great and good fun. But like you said just a little bit ago, man, Diablo 2 just has that little bit of something that always brings me back. I can go, like, before Diablo 2 Resurrected came out, I would go years without even really thinking about Diablo 2, and then I'd see something or hear something that would bring me back to it, and then I would be hooked all over again. That game just has the ability to steal my soul.
Need more time. I am
Which is hilarious, because before Diablo 2 Resurrected launched, I was going back to the, old school version where it had barely any graphics for graphics. Everything was pixelated and looked garbage. It didn't matter what enemy you were looking at, because they all basically looked the same. It was just a bad-looking game by today's standards. 23 years ago, it was an amazing-looking game. Especially their cinematics. Jesus, the cinematics for that game were just amazing. I remember as a teenager watching the cinematics for Diablo 2, just going, I don't believe they got it looking that good. How did they get a video game to look like a movie? Just completely stoked by how awesome the cinematics in Diablo 2 looked.
Let's see the gem.
Alright, throw it into the gem of ease again, why not?
I am returning to town.
It feels weird not having to have a gem of ease to level up any other characters. It's just ridiculous. Like, can be kind of confusing, because like if we go to the blacksmith and say forge weapons, let's say I want to forge flail. Required level 1 because of the Altar of Rites. This should be a level 70, but it says required level 1. It's confusing. It's so confusing. But that's across the board on every character. So if I wanted to start a new character, I could just come to the blacksmith with all these materials that I have over here and just forge level 70 gear and walk through the leveling process. When I started the wizard, I had so many Death's Breath that I just started re-rolling gear, and I ended up with the full Tal Rasha set before I was even level 2. And then just put all that stuff on and leveled to level 70 in about 20 minutes. It's a little bit ridiculous.
I wish you luck, hero.
This is definitely the season to have all the characters you want.
Not ready yet.
Oh, goodness gracious, this is a lot of enemies.
Still waiting. How does that feel?
Hopefully tomorrow, speaking of older games and all that stuff, I think tomorrow, if I get a chance, I'm going to try to grind out some more gear in Generations Ultimate, because I'd really like to play some Generations Ultimate on stream, I think. Just for fun, to walk down memory lane a little bit. I don't know if it'll be something that we really stick to on the channel or anything like that, but I mean, we were talking about it the other day, and then I started thinking about all the good times that I had at that game, and just, I kind of thought, we've basically done everything there is to do in Sunbreak. There's just nothing new to do right now, until Title Update 5 at least. I have my sets more or less where I want them to be. So now we're just killing monsters for the sake of killing monsters. Why not go and do some GU stuff and try something different? I really want to do that. Sounds like it could be fun. I am super excited for Title Update 5, though. Like, we need new monsters to kill. Oh, that's a dangerous area to be in. That's one nuke you don't want to ride there, Epic. Jesus, that was a lot of explosions. Hey, it's the Rift Guardian, right as I get the Condi Shrine. Bye-bye, Hamlin.
I can't carry anymore.
Sweet. There we go.
Able to help you.
Where was it? There it is. Okay. Sweet.
My bags are full.
Apparently my shards are all completely full. That's unfortunate. Oh well, I don't care that much. Taking a trip back to Monster Hunter World as well? I might. I'm pretty sure I still have that save file, so... there wouldn't be really much for me to do there either, because, you know, Fatalis gear is Fatalis gear. But it could be fun. It might be fun just to see a full evolution of Monster Hunter on the stream. You know, start with... do I want to keep those? I do not. Okay. Start with GU and then, you know, move into World, then Iceborne. It's like for the past, like, about almost 2 years now, my channel's all been about Rise and Sunbreak. It'd be nice to kind of maybe step back a little bit and take a look at some of the other Monster Hunter games, or maybe even some other games in general.
I wish you luck.
Oh, I didn't spin my shards, did I? Oh well. Not that big of a deal. Oh god. That actually almost killed me. Arch-tempered Elatrion and Fatalis hunts? Yeah. That would be fun. Just go do the max level challenges in World and Iceborne again. Some of those Arch-tempered hunts, when they were brand new, were really hard. If you have full Fatalis gear, nothing's hard. But still... like, Arch-tempered, Xenojiva was, like, impossible for a while for me. That was so hard. Behemoth was another hunt. That was awesome and really challenging. Did you hear Fatalis? You sure as hell did, dude. Talking about maybe going back to World and messing around with some of those endgame challenges like Fatalis, Elatrion, some of the Arch-tempered monsters.
Still waiting.
This kind of seemed like a dead floor, didn't it? I mean, there's a lot of... Oh, there it is. I was like, there's got to be an elite or champion here somewhere.
I'm just warming up.
God, those guys just got absolutely destroyed.
I am unstoppable.
This is almost unfair. Having a hard time in Terraria right now, getting killed by skeletons all the time, maybe because I play on expert mode, yeah. Higher difficulties make that happen. GU back when Fatalis was less difficult than Elatrion? Yeah. Elatrion's always kind of been the monster that causes people issues, though, if I remember correctly. You want the extra loot? Yeah, of course you want the extra loot. Who doesn't want the extra loot? Haven't killed Fatalis in GU? I think I did.
To go back.
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've been playing that game. I played it when World came out. I played it a little bit more, but not a whole lot, so I'm not even sure if I did.
Are you strong enough to survive the
No, I didn't mean to hit that button. I'm gonna get myself killed. No. Fat fingered the keyboard and did the zoom button. Instead of hitting shift to stop moving, I hit the Z button. I am nowhere in GU right now. Like, I just started doing, like, I think I just got into 4-star village quests last night. Because I just kind of ran through the key quests.
Your defenses are nothing.
Yeah, my save file got deleted. I think I deleted it by mistake.
If only they could see me now.
Talus isn't as bad. It does have blast damage. Really? Well, I mean, that's not too far off, I suppose.
Not ready yet. I am so good. I astound myself.
I just kind of want to get to the place where we're doing deviants again. Because deviants, I think, were the real awesome part of in-game GU.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
What a monstrous creature.
Doo-doo.
I am so good. I astound myself.
There's so many things that want to blow me up right now over here. Between the molten guy's explosion and then all the grotesques that are trying to blow up on me. It's just dangerous.
You have trust. I can't pick up anything else.
What do you need?
Let's put that there. You must have played GU solo? Yeah, so did I.
I am returning to town.
I did as well. That was one of the games that I bought when I first got my Switch. So at the time, I didn't really have a lot of friends that were playing on the Switch, like any games on the Switch. So I mostly played solo. There was a couple of Facebook groups that I joined that had some people that were playing, that I joined them in their lobbies once in a while. But for the most part, I played solo. The actual Fatalis armor is pretty cool in GU. Yeah, I don't remember. See, this is why I need to go back and play this game. I feel like I'm missing stuff. Like, even though I've played it, I feel like I'm missing something that I need to go back and re-experience. I don't know. Maybe it's just nostalgia talking, but it's kind of, I feel like I'm obligated at this point. Played the 3DS version together with my little bro until he started hating Monster Hunter. Yeah. Is that when your little brother caught a Fortnite fever and that's all he wanted to play anymore? God, I remember that game took over the world. Jesus. I never liked Fortnite either. I never saw the allure. Everybody was playing it for a while, though. Like, it was everywhere.
I can't afford that.
The armor from the sword is the first Fatalis armor for Monster Hunter 1. Oh, it is? See, that's something I never would have figured out. That's awesome. That's a pretty cool little thing to add. Okay, let's take a look at my stats here real quick. That goes up. I'm not worried about that. That'll launch up to closer to 700 million when I get my buffs going. But 1.6. You are augmented to 125. You are augmented to 125. You are not augmented. Nor are you. Nor are you. Do I have enough to augment? I do. I could augment. Don't have... Grab one of you. Let's go do one of these real quick. Hopefully I can get it to 125. And then we'll throw in an augment on something, I think. Fill out the map a little bit. These can get so panicky. Like, they're not really necessarily hard. I just panic sometimes in them.
Unstoppable.
33 already. That's not bad. Get away from the explosives. Start throwing down meteor strikes everywhere. Does that sound like a plan?
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Might want to slow down on my mana use here.
I am unstoppable. Didn't see that coming, did you? Need more time.
Oh, they're not good. Well, I'm gonna grab this just for shats and gaggles.
If only they could see me now.
That got a little bit dangerous. Already 100. 102. That's what you like to see. Make sure that there's nothing in the corners wanting to murder me over here. Ooh, gotta stay away from that stuff.
I'm just warming up.
124.
Still ready.
Not gonna box me in there, thank you. We got to the max 125, it looks like. That's nice. I'm about to get overwhelmed, though. Oh, 132. That's good. We got 125. That's all that matters. Sweet. Now let's go augment something. Yeah, grab you guys. What do I want to augment? I think go with it's not bad actually. I'll go ahead and do this one. Do the boots, why not? Nice. 1.7, and I can even do one more, but I think I'll wait for now. Back in there. God, I got a lot of puzzle rings too. Holy cow. I still remember how many silver Rathalos we hunted to get the full set of insect glaive for him. Oh, good old silver Rathalos, huh? He said he died multiple times against a low-rank cuckoo with a high-rank silver Rathalos armor and weapons. Still don't know how he managed to do that. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Low-rank cuckoo, though. I mean, come on. I don't think I've ever seen that source. That's pretty cool looking. Take a look at that real quick. Ray of Frost. The damage of your energy twister is increased by 204%. That's not bad. Looks pretty cool looking too. Just put it on, see what happens. I want to see what it looks like in my hand. Oh, that looks awesome. That looks really cool. Go. You can still fail if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Just for fun, I want to see how... Because I couldn't do a 132 before, I don't think. So let's see if we can do it with the new augment, just to see what happens. I'll have to play this one a lot more careful. Kind of stick to my COE rotations here, I think. God, these guys are tanky. Can't get hyper-focused on one mob. Gotta keep them kited and moving. Ooh, something just about nuked me there, and I'm not a fan. Yeah, this is going to be a rough one if I can actually get it done. We got here, got speed. Take speed all day. Just hopefully we don't get any juggies, because that's going to make this really hard. I hate juggernauts on high rank tiers, or high tiered rifts. Just makes it way too difficult. Okay, so we're doing some decent damage, I think. He's frozen though, so I don't think he's taking as much damage from my meteors here. Go. That put me a little bit ahead. Oh my god! Someone hit the increase volume button. Illusionists are insane. And the illusions die easily, but still, it freaks you out sometimes. Just multiplies. Oh, are they shielding too? Did I just see a shield come up? Or am I just imagining horrific things here? Should probably keep moving. Too bad I can't just kill the illusions to fill the gauge. That would make this a lot easier. Thank you for that. Doing exactly what I didn't want to do, and I'm getting hyper focused on one mob. Just die.
Need more time.
That'll work. Okay. Your save file isn't on the new Switch? No! Need more mobs. Thank you. Let's go. Good mobs. Come on, give me some density here, guys. There we go. Ask and you shall receive. Let's see if we can just nuke these guys here real quick. Should probably back off of them a little bit, get some extra damage from Zays. There we go, there's one down. I hate the fire chains sometimes. They do a deceptive amount of damage to you. Thank you. Get the hell away from that. Don't want to be blowing up. There we go. God, we're getting some good density now. Except mortars can be real dangerous, just like that. That almost killed me. God, this is a lot.
Warming up. Need more time.
Okay. That was a lot. Oh, this is awesome. Now it's just time to sit back and nuke, because shield pylons are fun.
See me now.
Your Paragon level only goes up once you hit level 70. So the way Paragon works is that after you hit 70, all the XP that you normally gain for your levels will then dump into Paragon levels. Now we're getting some distance away from that line. Now we gotta keep that up. So as soon as you hit level 70, you should start to see your Paragon levels go up.
Not ready yet.
928 million defense right now. Or toughness, I guess it's called. 'Cause this isn't Diablo 2, there is no defense stat, it's toughness. Oh, no worries, dude, everybody learns. I've been playing this game since launch, so you're just now getting into it. I'd be very surprised if you had a full understanding of the game, just right as you got into it. And the only way to learn is by asking questions. Trying to figure stuff out. Give me more mobs, please. There we go. Oh god, that was dangerous. I've everything aggroed in this very small area. This could be a bad plan. Oh well. That's what we're doing. That's the role I've given myself here. Might as well stick to it. Nope, you're not doing anything wrong. You just gotta get to level 70.
My power grows.
Nice. Another Paragon level 2. God, this rift is getting me a lot of XP. I think I've leveled up like 3 or 4 times already. 96%. This is gonna be a close one. The Rift Guardian is probably gonna be tanky as shit. As long as I don't get a... Hopefully we get Hamlin as the Rift Guardian. Hamlin's always fun. Knowing my luck, I'm gonna get Perdition or something like that, though. That was not cool. Oh, we're gonna take it. Thank you. Nope, don't do that. Thank you, Condi. Who knew? Apparently I've already procced my cheat death too, so gotta be careful. Stay away from the arcane rays of death. So close, just die. There we go, cool. Ooh, 4 minutes and 21 seconds remaining. That wasn't bad. Now you're thinking about doing GU on the channel? Dude, you totally should. That would be fun.
Hello.
Wow, that was a good one. Let's level up this. You can recommend it. Oh, Sans, you're awesome, dude. Oh, that was a lot. Well, we did it. Level 132 has successfully been completed. I think that's as much as I'm going to get right now, though. Because I only had 4 minutes left on that timer. Now I can do 133. Huzzah. Let's go back to 90s and try to get some more, or get a primal at least. God, everything's dying so fast now. Okay. Come on, give me a mob. There we go. Ooh, don't walk over there. Thank you. Just really another pylon? I'll take it. God, why couldn't I have this floor on my last rift? That'd have been nice.
I am unstoppable.
Go. I hate these floors where there's a bunch of the grotesques in them. Jesus, they're just so dangerous.
You dare attack me?
Yep, Sonic pylons are the best pylons.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Where's the Rift Guardian now? I don't see it. There he is. Maybe? Oh, right
Still
there.
waiting.
That was a pretty fast rift. Alright, Urshi, let's do this.
I need to go back.
God, I don't believe I'm getting no luck on primals. Like, I get no luck sometimes. Got a Yang's recurve. I might be able to give that to my demon hunter. I don't know. What do you look like? Oh, you are ancient, though. 180? I don't know if that's better than the one that I got on my demon hunter. I'll put it in the stash and maybe it'll be worth something to him.
I become more
I don't know if it really even matters at this point, though, because I've kind of just stopped playing the demon hunter for the most part. When the wizard is as good and fast as it is right now, I mean... Ooh, an ancient puzzle ring. You can stay. Throw you in here. You can go right there. Should probably start using some of those puzzle rings. I have a lot of them. At least start rolling them to ancient so that they're actually worth something.
Enemies of the North surround you.
Thank you. So many explosions. Jesus.
See me now. Not ready yet.
I almost let myself get destroyed by that dude. I knew that I was going to be close on that explosion radius, and I just kept going for it.
Dare attack me.
I'm an idiot sometimes.
Won't go down easily.
This is going to be a fun room. Looks like we have a good mob in here. Speed pylons. Got a missile dampener up there. Get away from the explosions. Everything's frozen and blowing up. That's great fun.
Your grave awaits.
God, pylon after pylon after pylon over here. I love it. You're an idiot. I just jumped into lava to get a stupid weapon, which I'm never going to use. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think we've all done stupid stuff like that, man.
Your defenses are nothing. Still waiting. I am so good. I astound myself.
So many explosions.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
You have triumphed.
I can't
Wonderful.
think of anything else.
Yes.
I am returning to town.
All right.
Well,
I didn't think I could get any better.
any nothing but pursuit you are not. You succeeded in overcoming it.
Do. Go. Kind of miss watching my Paragon level go up as fast as it was in those 130s. That was nice.
Not ready. I am unstoppable.
Speed pylons are always fun. Get out of the vortex. I don't believe I cast that there. That's annoying. Oh well.
Still waiting. You dare attack me?
Wonderful. That was a fast floor. I am maining the Lance and GU, yes.
Need more time.
Right now, I think I'm using the native Lance, I think is what it's called. It does quite a bit of poison damage. It's pretty decent for low rank, low level village quests, at least. Using the Booja or Booja Boo armor set. I don't think I've ever actually used swax in GU. I might need to try out some more of the weapons.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
At least with different hunter styles. I think I've played all of the weapons in the game. It's just I haven't really experimented with the styles with all of them at all. No one here uses long-range weapons. I played bow a little bit in base Rise before Sunbreak,
Let's see what we can
but not a whole lot, no. I'm trying to main the greatsword, but for safety, I have my loyal insect glaive on my back. Nice.
I am returning to town.
Valor Greatsword in GU was one of the ones that I played all the time. Valor Greatsword is really good. One might argue that it's the only way to play Greatsword in GU. And I've heard many people actually make that argument. I don't know, though. When it comes to dual blades, I think most people played Adept style. Lance, really, there's really nothing great about Valor, Adept, or any kind of style with Lance. Most people just play Striker so they can have the extra Hunter art. You play Aerial Swax and sometimes change to Adept? Yeah, that was another one. Oh, I wanted to try Aerial Hammer. That's one that a lot of people played, and I never got around to trying it. I might need to do that.
Enemies surround you.
Aerial Insect Glaive. Isn't all Insect Glaive aerial? I mean, being real. Or could you not get up in the air in GU? Was that a world thing? I don't remember.
I'm just warming up. Still waiting.
I think if we get you guys into a game on GU, though, I think we could probably get through a large chunk of low-rank hub quests rather quickly. Adept Dual Blades is just cheap. Yeah, it kinda is. I've seen so many people do some ridiculous runs with Adept Dual Blades. I mean, Dual Blades are just kind of like the dodgy weapon. Like, it's the weapon people, you know, think of when they think of weapons that you dodge a lot with.
How does that feel?
Adept Longsword's pretty good too, but I think that I'm going to have to give Longsword's best style to probably Valor. Aerial style insect glaive jump boost, use straight instead of only up. Oh, that's pretty cool. See, I need to try the more styles with more weapon types, I think. I think I've kind of locked myself into longsword, greatsword, and sword and shield in GU. And lance, of course. I never played much Charge Blade, and I never really played Swax either in GU.
Feel.
Probably ought to give it a try, just for fun. Ooh, I didn't think I was going to finish the floor here. Nice. No primals there either. Unfortunate.
I may be able to help you.
Unfortunate.
I am returning to town.
See the Mountain King in action? Nice. That's what I like to hear. Alright, let's get rid of this stuff in my inventory and then spend my shards. It's probably a good plan. Your wall was great, Macau. Generations was my very first Monster Hunter game and I had no idea how to play. Yep. Lots of people had issues with small monsters like that because they did not understand the game. I think it was Freedom 2 that really opened Monster Hunter up to a lot of people, and a lot of people had that exact same opinion. I mean, it's the one that got me into it, and I think Freedom 2 on PSP was the game that really opened the franchise up to a lot of the people outside of Japan, and a lot of people were confused as to what the actual objective was.
Let's see what happens, shall we? Don't forget,
Like, they knew kill monster, but they didn't, think about, upgrading all your stuff and how important
I can't pick up
all
anything
of that stuff was, how important your armor skills were, how important prepping and gathering was.
you look like you could use a new item of what a steal. Do come back again.
When I first started playing Freedom 2, I had a hell of a time doing just about anything. And it was my buddies that was playing the game. Told me that it's probably because I haven't gathered anything and I'm not using any items or anything like that. And I started doing that, and lo and behold, the game gets a lot easier. Alright, let's go ahead and throw some more damage points in there. Except, we'll do one more run, I think. And then I'm going to have to call it. Hopefully we get at least one primal. Doesn't look like I'm going to, though. Doesn't look like I'm going to get lucky today. Kill Gamut with bone weapons for real? Macau gives you the struggle bus, but, Gamut with bone weapons. I like it. And you don't see Gamut for a minute. When is the first time you fight Gamut? Isn't Gamut like 5-star village or something like that? I don't think you see the Fated 4 until, like, 5-star.
If only they could see
Should go Ren back in the next Monster Hunter. They should do a lot of stuff. I have a feeling they're going to take Monster Hunter back from Nintendo, though, with the next generation. I have a feeling it's going to go back to PlayStation, Xbox, PC. That's going to be where it lives. We should do a hunt where we hunt the monster that gave you trouble and torture it to death. I like your style, man. That is just so vengeful and petty. I love it. And I agree. That would be fun. There's a lot of explosions in this room. So many. Ooh, that's a good little bit of density I just had there. Why can't they all be like that? Every room should be like that. Ooh, this is a dangerous room though with that grotesque in there.
myself. Need more time.
Nice.
Your grave awaits.
Going the wrong way. There we go. You know, playing D3 tonight's been fun, and it's got me thinking about when Diablo 4 launches, am I going to be a hardcore player, and how long am I going to wait before I jump into hardcore? Like, is it going to be my first character is going to be hardcore and just hope that nothing goes wrong? Or do you think maybe I should probably get a feel for the game before going hardcore? Oh, I think I'll probably play through the game in normal and softcore and then jump into hardcore, because I do want to get back into hardcore Diablo. Get a feel for the game. It's different than D3. Yeah, absolutely. It is. I played in the closed beta. I played the early release beta and the open beta. I mean, I understand it's much different. I know. I just, sometimes I like to cause myself pain for no reason. I'll definitely have to probably get a feel for the game, though. I don't want to just go in, get halfway through the story, and then die and have to start all over. That'll frustrate me to no end. Go. Get rid of all this crap. I don't need any of it. And I think that is actually where we're going to go ahead and call the stream for today, guys. I've officially run out of time for the day. Random hit with a mortar at high level, instant death, start over hardcore. Yeah, that's exactly what it'd be, dude. That's exactly what it would be. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody who came out and everybody who stuck around to the end. Thank you so very much. You guys are awesome. You guys are the ones helping this channel grow, and I cannot thank you enough for it. If you guys can do me a favor before you take off, make sure you leave a like down below. And if you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ding, that little bell. That way you get notified the next time I go live or post a new video. And if you want to join the Discord channel, there is a link for that down below. That'll take you where you got to go. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later.